the supposed Don, Tony
Suppose.
D'Angelo.
Why do you think suppose?
Well, because when I look at him, I see a failed Don, a failed Don from a mafia movie, who in a normal mafia movie just won't be able to cut it, but is acting the part because of wrestling.
You could look at it that way. I mean, obviously, I would, if I was doing a mafia movie, D'Angelo wouldn't be the mafia. He would be the henchman to the mafia. You know, that's what he would be cast as, in my opinion.
Exactly. I wouldn't cast him as a Don, in all honesty, because it's not like he has that persona for being a Don, because a Don is a Don basically is somebody that everybody else answers to. And the part that screwed it up for Tony D'Angelo was he called himself the Don of NXT from his very first appearance when NXT 2.0 first launched when it was VKM and Nick Khan that took over. And
so you're saying because of that mention, he's kind of limiting himself to NXT.
I won't say he's limiting himself to NXT. I would say this, however. He shouldn't, as a rookie, label himself as a Don of NXT when he just started. I mean, you had your first match. You're overcompensating.
I think he's not referring to himself as a Don in terms of longevity or veterinarianism. He's referring to himself as a Don as the gimmick of a Don, basically. He is the miniature pro wrestling version of a mafia Don. Like we said, we wouldn't cast him in the movie.
Exactly, because he can call himself what he wants. I mean, if you take a frog, paint him red and put spikes, you still won't be a member of Legion of Doom.
He could be a member of the Ascension.
Yes, he would. He would, because both of them look like oversized damn frogs.
Oversized frogs with Caucasian skin.
Exactly. So now, this is why I'm telling you. In order for the gimmick to be believable, right? You would need the person who's playing the gimmick to make it believable. Like for example, if you look at Roman Reigns playing the tribal chief, by notion of a tribal chief, he is already a heel, and he plays the part. No one can take that away from him. He plays the part. No one can take it away because he makes it believable. I mean, if given the current the current run of the new WWE after Vince, now the Trips is running it. If you had to cast a movie and you was looking for a villain, and you had three applications, and Roman Reigns was one of them, won't you want to cast Roman Reigns because he has the look and the persona?
Definitely.
But you can't say the same. But you can't say the same about Tony D'Angelo.
Yeah, and now you got to look at it like this. Roman Reigns has been there since, I'd say, 2013, 2012. He's built himself up. He's a main eventer. He's a world champion. He's done it all. Tony D'Angelo is still a rookie. He's still down there in NXT. He hasn't had multiple championships, world titles. He hasn't won any Rumbles. He hasn't been on the main roster. So while that argument may be true, you got to look at it from this perspective. D'Angelo's down there. Romans is up here. So it's like two totally different ends of the spectrum.
But even when Roman was in NXT, everybody knew from his method of wrestling, his physique, and his overall character that he was destined for big things. And that eventually happened because he was the muscle behind the Shield. Post Shield, he was an unhinged character. He basically took over. If somebody went after him or his family, he played a babyface role and he went after them. And his overall method was destined for legendary status. I can't say the same with Tony D'Angelo. Unfortunately, and everybody else can look at it that way. I can't. On a personal level, because when I look at him, when I look at his posture, his body language, his dressing, his linguistics, damn, he wouldn't even be a Don's fart.
Okay, fair enough. But I've been a fan of the movie cinematic scenes they've been doing on NXT with D'Angelo and Dragunov. That's the one thing about NXT I personally have enjoyed. I don't know about anybody else, but personally I've enjoyed that whole like
No,
they've brought
I have enjoyed it. I have enjoyed it. I won't lie. It is entertaining. It is to a point trying to push the Don character because it's trying to make him seem that he really is a Don with how he operates. He has henchmen and, you know, but to some extent, I'm still not buying into the persona of the Don. If you give me a persona for Tony D'Angelo trying to be like a mafia henchman, right, who's trying to claim up the ranks, and he needs to do the and the only way he can claim up the ranks is by becoming a star in wrestling, right, and winning championships and that sort of stuff. I can believe that, but from a no-name brand, it's like this. You take it. Look at vehicles now, at motor vehicles. If you take a Bentley badge and you put it on a Datsun, it doesn't become a Don because it has a Bentley badge. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it also works the same with the factory Bentley. So you'll get a finished product and you'll get and you'll get a vehicle that's still in process in the factory, that's still in the process of being built and put together. But you can't be a wheel in a plant who goes onto that's going through the process of being built and call yourself a Don, which is a ready-made Bentley. That's what I'm trying to get at. If you're looking at the logic behind it, character-wise, okay, I would say 45% passable. But if you're looking at logic, for example, no, it doesn't pass.